What's up, everyone? It's Chris from Pickdawgz.com here with your free home run prop show for Tuesday, April 11th, 2023. Before we get to those free home run props, gotta let you guys know at Pickdawgz.com, we're doing it bigger and better than anyone else. Got more free pick videos on our channel than you'll find anywhere else on YouTube. So make sure you're subscribed and also take advantage of our free sportsbook bonus offer. The link in the description of this video below. Now, I do love giving out free picks, free props for you guys. Uh, if you're looking for my best bets, the games I love the most, including my daily $19 best bet, check out pickdawgz.com and click the premium picks tab at the top of the page. But without further ado, let's get to the home run prop show for Tuesday. We had a fantastic day on Monday. Made enough had enough go our way to be able to get a profit. It was hitting a couple of the home run props. We'll do a recap shortly, but again, just remind everyone, you're going to hear me say it a couple times today. Make sure you leave a like, drop a thumbs up, hit that thumbs up. It helps us out a ton, and it doesn't cost you anything. And also, make sure you leave your comments in the section below. Leave your home run prop picks. Do you agree with my takes on some of these games? Do you not agree? Do you have plays of your own? Definitely leave those in the comment section below, and leave them in there before the game. We want to be able to beat the books together as a team. And unfortunately, if you leave them after the fact, well, it doesn't really help anybody. So make sure you get those plays in, and definitely drop a like and drop a comment. Let me know what your guys' thoughts are for Tuesday's card. But let's get into the recap from Monday's action. We started out with at least on the show, we started out with the Angels matchup against the Nationals. I'll tell you, everything about that game was a disappointment from the Angels' perspective. Losing the game to Patrick Corbin and the Nationals, and you had Shohei Ohtani failing to come through for us at plus 475, going 0 for 3 at the dish, and Mike Trout going 0 for 5 at the dish, plus 310. But we moved on to the matchup at Globe Life Field. And, we got it out of the way early, but Corey Seager coming through for us at plus 475, hit it in the first inning to get the Rangers on the board in what was eventually a bit of a rout for the Rangers, dished out to the Kansas City Royals. We also had Paul Goldschmidt. Unfortunately, he played really well in that game. He hit the ball fairly well. He saw the ball coming out really well, but unfortunately went 2 for 3 with 2 RBIs. No home run, though, so unfortunately couldn't cash for us at plus 425. And we also took a deep, in-depth dive into that game between the Red Sox and the Rays. And I'll tell you, one run between the two teams. Definitely, I thought it was going to be an over. I thought there was going to be a lot of offense in that game. Was not the case, as the pitching stole the show. Isaac Paredes, at plus 550. Didn't come through going 1 for 3, but we did cash the one run in that game. Brandon Lowe, that game-winning home run in the 8th inning at plus 450. And, a name that I think you're going to be hearing a fair bit, Wander Franco, unfortunately not coming through for us at plus 750. But still, I'll take a shot on that kind of value any day of the week. And in our last game that we looked at a couple of props from the Mariners game. And unfortunately for the Mariners, Teoscar Hernandez couldn't come through for us, going 1 for 4 at plus 300. I said I was scared of the, I thought the books were scared of that prop at that price, but didn't end up coming to fruition, and Julio Rodriguez failing the cash for us at plus 475, as the Mariners just continued to sort of play small ball and not necessarily rely on power to compete in games. And fortunately for us, it didn't help us when we were looking at them for home run props. So, but I talk about it all the time, and I want to just sort of repeat it here, and I'll probably repeat it every time you see a home run video. But these props are not meant to spill your whole bankroll on. They're just made to have some extra action on the side in some of these games, and make some interesting side bets as well. And we do a few of these, and all you have to do is hit, on the days where we have maybe smaller cards, or if we have a long shot, you just got to hit one to, more often than not, at least cover the bets you've made, and then anything else on top of that, you get a second home run prop. It's pure profit. Last week when we went on Friday, we hit 4 of 6. We made enough to cover our bets and then some, maybe I think 2 or 3 times your money, just on the value that we got on it alone. We gave out 9 props on 9 heavy plus money props for Monday's games. The return was plus 925, so you made $25 worth of profit on $100 bets. So, like I said, these plays are very high risk, high reward. So it's definitely something to keep in mind. You can parlay up any of these picks. These are just the games that I'm putting in. These are the home run props that I'm putting in on Tuesday. The angles that I like. But other than that, like I said, it's each your own. Do your research, tail the picks, do whatever you want to do. But these are just my points of view and my pointers going into Tuesday's action. But anyways, enough of my yap, and we'll move on to the home run props for Tuesday's games. Took a little bit of a lighter approach to Tuesday's card. Didn't have as many angles that I loved as much. There are some plays that I really like, and you'll see those here. And a couple other ones I had as leans or picks that just missed out on the cut. Maybe some honorable mentions, if you will. But the first one we're going to look at is Hunter Renfroe. We're going to go back to that Angels-Washington matchup. Call me stubborn, call me what you will. But, Josiah Gray, if there's one thing that we can say about Gray over the course of his brief career so far, it's that he's had issues keeping the ball in the park. 2.5 home runs per 9 innings last season. And I just think Josiah Gray, a pitcher that we have seen before time and time again, struggle pitching at night. He was better on the road, but still struggling more so pitching at night. And going up against a strong power-hitting Angels lineup that at times, can be all or nothing if they're not hitting the home runs. But Hunter Renfroe, homered in 3 straight. He's 103. Well, maybe that'll be our new term for any time Hunter Renfroe hits a home run. But anyways, Renfroe homering in 3 straight games. I think the value's here to make it 4 in a row. I know hitting a home run in 4 straight games, not necessarily an easy task, but I think I think there is some value here. So plus 450. We'll take a look at it with Hunter Renfroe. The other one will go from the same game. Again, another player that you've heard me mention multiple times. But again, I just think this is a spot where I don't like using their due spot or their due angle, but I think we could get one here with Mike Trout. The price for me is, I'd like to see a little bit more value than plus 270. But again, not going to be greedy. I'm not going to, look a gift horse in the mouth. If we can get Mike Trout to get us, three times our money on a home run here against, like I said, a pitcher in Josiah Gray that's had issues, keeping the ball in the park, and Trout's still going to be one of the more intimidating hitters that, is going to step to the plate on any given day. I'll take it. Like I said, Trout's had his chances the last couple of games, just hasn't been able to knock it out of the park. I think he's a little bit ticked off with his performance from Monday. He comes out with a vengeance, comes out swinging on Tuesday. So take a shot with Mike Trout at plus 250. The next one, I don't know if anyone else is feeling a little bit chilly here, but we're going to go to the polar bear. We're going to go to Pete Alonso at plus 330. The Mets, they were swinging a hot bat on Monday. They really took it to Yu Darvish, a pitcher that, has had his ups and downs on the road. But I think Pete Alonso adds another one here against a pitcher in Ryan Weathers, who I still have not bought into yet. I don't know if I'm going to, because I haven't forgotten that this is the same Ryan Weathers that struggled his way and was getting torched with the San Diego Padres last season. Resulted in him getting demoted to the minors and then came back in a bullpen role. But like I said, this is a guy that still can give up runs in bunches. I think the Mets are going to use this series against the San Diego Padres as a bit of a statement in their playoff rematch. So I'm going to roll with Pete Alonso here at plus 330. And the last one, these are going to be guys that you've heard me mention a couple times. And the thing for me is that yes, some of these player names coming up on these videos will seem repetitive. But if you're going to keep giving me value in certain spots, I'm going to keep taking them. And, I've seen a couple comments mention, have a couple of guys on sort of a rotation, just, keep putting them in the lineup and just integrate new faces in between. And that's kind of a strategy that I'm going to take a couple of times here, maybe more often than not. But I'm going to go back to the well here with Wander Franco. I have FOMO of missing out with Wander Franco. The one day I didn't really give him out as a prop, he hit at plus 800. We're getting him at that same number here again. And the thing with Wander Franco is that and I've said this before and I'll say it again, he has some of the most raw power for a shortstop that I've seen in some time. And you've seen it with just the results that he's had this season. He's had 13 hits to this point. More than half of them have gone for extra bases, including 4 home runs. So I'm going to take a shot here Again, with Wander Franco at plus 800, I believe it's going to be Garrett Whitlock that makes the start for the Boston Red Sox here. He'll be making his season debut, and with the way that the Tampa Bay Rays have been swinging the bat, even if they scored just one run on Monday, they've been playing really well. And again, Franco has been a major part of that. Wouldn't surprise me here if he went yard. And like I said, plus 800 on the take back. Yeah, I'll take some of that value action. And to close it out, uh, again, he was responsible for the lone run in that game on Tuesday. And I go back to him here with Brandon Lowe. He's swinging a hot bat as well, playing really well. He's homered in 3 games this season. In 3 straight games. I think this is just a spot where you ride the hot hand. Like I said, if it looks to be Garrett Whitlock here, even if he's on a pitch count, tough to make your season debut against the hottest team in baseball right now. I know some folks will still criticize that, the level of competition, was a bit subpar for the Boston Red Sox up to this point. But I'm not faulting the Rays for who's been put in front of them. It's not like college basketball or college football where you can schedule, some of your opposition. The Rays are just playing who's been put in front of them. And while that critique was maybe warranted and called into question on Monday, the Rays just shut down the skeptics again, winning that game 1-0. And like I said, I think the bats are due to break out a little bit more here on Tuesday. So I'm going to look at maybe Brandon Lowe at plus 370 as our last official home run prop play for Tuesday. A couple extra ones I was looking at. A couple of them just didn't have lines out when this video was made up. But I do really, really like Mookie Betts to hit a home run against Alex Wood in that Dodgers-Giants matchup. The Dodgers just took the Giants to the woodshed on Monday, and I look for more of the same here against Alex Wood. Mookie Betts, ton of success against Alex Wood. 11 of 37 in his career against. I'm looking against Alex Cobb for Wednesday's matchup, but I still like him here against Alex Wood. There's the numbers: 9 of 14 with 5 extra base hits. 3 of those extra base hits have gone for home runs. Sorry, I knew I was going to get the information right. I knew I saw the right numbers here, but I was just a day ahead. But yeah, he's had success against Alex Wood in the past, and Wood in his career, since joining the Giants, has gone 0-6 in team starts against the Los Angeles Dodgers. So I think the Dodgers take it to Wood here, and I think Mookie Betts could be a big part of that as well. I think he could go yard here. An honorable mention to this matchup between the Dodgers and Cardinals. Kyle Freeland has been a dumpster fire, at Coors Field. Going back to last season, he had a 6.0 ERA at home. On the other side, Miles Mikolas had 1 start at Coors Field last season and gave up 10 runs in 2 2/3 innings. So I'd look at maybe if you're looking for guys in that game, maybe guys like Ryan McMahon and CJ Cron for the Rockies. I know they haven't been the hottest of hitters, but to me they seem like the most logical of options there. Maybe Charlie Blackmon, or for the Cardinals, the usual suspects. Goldschmidt and Arenado. So those are the ways that I would look at in that game. But again, those are just honorable mention. They kind of didn't make the list for me just because of how volatile that matchup could be, and just with how inconsistent the bats have been, on both sides. But anyways, we'll do a recap here of the plays that we did make official for Tuesday's action. We went with Hunter Renfroe to hit a home run at plus 450. Mike Trout in that same game for the Angels, plus 270 to hit a home run. Went to the New York Mets and Padres matchup, and we took Pete Alonso to hit a home run at plus 330. Went to the Rays and Red Sox matchup, took Wander Franco again with the value at plus 800 to hit a home run, and Brandon Lowe to hit a home run for the Rays as well at plus 370 to make it 4 straight games with a home run. Same thing for Hunter Renfroe. But anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. Appreciate all the love and support. Again, we made 125,000 subscribers. Wouldn't be there anywhere close to there without your guys' love and support. Remember, hit that thumbs up. Smash that like button. Doesn't cost you anything, and it helps us out a ton. Remember to also leave your home run prop picks in the comments below. And remember, if you're looking for my best bets, you can find those at Pickdawgz Premium. And remember, this show is to just show you how great the betting tools, the free betting tools at Sports Chat Place and Pickdawgz are. They do all the heavy lifting for you. They find the best possible value for you. They tell you how often those plays have hit in recent games, whether it's just home run props or total hits, points in other sports, anything like that. Anything you're looking for to help boost your game when you're betting player props or just making your bets in general for the day's action, those betting tools at Sports Chat Place and Pickdawgz have got you covered. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you guys soon.